What's up? It's Eric from the Gut Feeling. We're back after a tough week at Colonial last week. Congratulations to Daniel Berger on the big win, bouncing back after the long recovery from an injury. I mean, he was really down for a little bit. It's good to see him back in the winner's circle. But last week, Webb Simpson and Ryan Palmer, I took them. They both missed the cut, as well as Wyndham Clark. So hopefully you weren't listening to me last week. That was a big letdown. But I think Webb and Ryan let a lot of people down. It seemed like they were the chalk last week, and that doesn't always play out. Usually I like to fade the chalk. Last week I ate it coming off the pandemic, thinking maybe course history and the way that those guys have been playing was going to affect it, but apparently it didn't. And they missed the cut. They went packing early, just like me. But we're going to have a big bounce back week this week at Harbortown. Great Pete Dye design course over in South Carolina. And after that letdown last week, I'm going to jump into the $200 single entry this week. And then the $20 million matchmaker, of course. Why not, right? Try to win that million. So this week, I'm going to just start at the top. I'm going to go with Rory. I mean, he really was playing real good for the first 3 days. Had a letdown on the front nine on Sunday. Shot about 5 over, 4 over. So besides that, he had played really good golf. I mean, he was top 5 machine before the pandemic. It's good to see him back out there, striping the ball good, hitting it good. And if he can get the putter going this week, I mean, it's Rory. He definitely can win it. So I'm going to start right there. And then since I started at the top, I'm going to go down a little bit. And then right there at 9,000, there's Webb Simpson again. I'm going to jump right back on the horse. Maybe after last week, some people will be fading him. We're getting a little price discount at 9,000, I think. So I'm going to just jump right back on it. Hopefully he bounces back. Putter can't be any worse than it was last week. So hopefully he starts rolling some of those birdies in. And then I'm going to drop down a little ways. I mean, there's some really good players right there. Kuchar, Finau, 83, 8,200. Can't go wrong with that. Ricky, he's been kind of struggling. I would fade Ricky. Answer Hatton, 2 more really good options. Fitzpatrick right there, 79. But I'm going to drop right below that. I'm going to go Brandon Grace, $7,800. I mean, he played really good last week. Sunday kind of faded a little bit. He's a guy, he won here a few years ago, though. Just really plays well on if it can get windy, which it can near the coast over there. So I'm going to take Brandon Grace. Just scroll down just a little bit. I'm going to go with Ian Poulter. Pete Dye design, kind of classic look, one of his first designs. So I'm going to take Poulter, who he's been playing solid, and I think he's really due for a top 10. I can see that happening this week. And then I'm going to drop down a little bit to the $7,200 range. I'm going to go with Bud Cauley right there. He played well last week, struggled on Thursday, but then really he had 3 rounds in the 60s after that, 67, 67, 68 to finish the week over there. And I like his game. I really think he's due for top 20, top 15 this week. And then I got 7,100 left. I'm going to skip that range. I mean, Luke Donald, he's an absolute monster here. And he's actually hasn't been playing terrible. Taylor Gooch, another good player. Russell Knox down there. Hadley. I mean, Matt Wolff, 6,900. I can see a lot of people jumping on that. But I'm going to go down even a little bit further to 68. And I'm going to go with Ches Reavie. Missed the cut last week, 71, 72, only 4 birdies. But this is a course that'll suit a player like this well. Kind of a shorter track. He hits it straight. He's going to hit a lot of greens. Hopefully he can get that putter rolling and then win us some big money this week in that $200. 50,000 to first, only 1,000 guys. So next week on Monday, it's going to be a lot more energy because I'm going to be a lot richer. So hopefully you guys follow this lineup. I'm starting at the top with Rory. Number 2 is Webb Simpson at 9,000. Brandon Grace, number 3. Ian Poulter's number 4. Bud Cauley's my 5th. And then Ches Reavie's rounding out the squad. So let's go. Let's get after it this week at Harbortown. And see you guys next Monday.